morning, everyone. It's Thursday. Okay, guys, we're going to start with the calendar like we do every morning. And the reason why we do the calendar over and over and over again is we need to know what comes before something, what comes after something, and we need to know the order of things. And when you're small, you have to do things over and over and practice so you get it right. Okay, so let's start. Yesterday was Wednesday. What day comes after Wednesday?
Thursday.
Thursday. So we're going to put Thursday on. Then yesterday was the 6th. Let's think. What comes after 6?
7.
7. Good. So we'll put the 6 away. And we'll put the 7 up. So you're going to hold up one hand, which is 5. Plus 2 makes 7. Okay. What is the month that we're in? May. And it begins with a M. What is the year we're in?
2020 vision.
Good, guys. And if we do the calendar and you have your goggles at home, you can put your goggles on when we do the calendar. And when we say 2020, you can hold them up and check out the calendar. Okay, what season are we in?
Autumn.
Autumn. Very good. And it is still very, very sunny outside today. So everybody say sunny.
Sunny.
Good. And as you can see, we've been talking about trees. We did a lovely activity yesterday with trees, and today we're going to talk about a very special tree. So Talon, will you hand me the puzzle? Okay, what is this puzzle? What is it?
A tree.
A tree. Okay, so I'm going to turn this tree into something very special. And you guys are going to have to think for a little bit and think, what kind of a tree am I turning it into? I've got red Play-Doh here. I'm going to make little spheres. What kind of a tree? Let's think. Has little red things on it. And sometimes we eat them at lunch. Sometimes we eat them at snack time. Sometimes they can be green. Sometimes they can be yellow. We can make pies with them. Let's see, what else can we do with them? We can peel them. We can slice them. You guys still thinking? What do you think? What kind of a tree am I making? What do you think, Kai?
Apple tree.
An apple tree. So we're going to be talking about apples and apple trees today. Are apples fruits or are they vegetables?
Fruits.
Fruits. They are fruits. Very good. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do with our little apple tree is we are going to look at the parts of an apple. So I have my cards from the classroom at school. You guys remember those? And we're going to look at the parts of an apple. Okay. So my first card says apple. Apple starts with an A. Everybody say A.
A.
Right in the middle of our apple is the core. It's the piece that's very red and that's highlighted here. Then inside apples we get seeds. Here's the 2 seeds. And on an apple you get a stem. Now the stem is attached to the branch and the apple hangs off the branch by the stem. Say stem.
Stem.
Now some of your mommies and daddies probably take the skin off of your apples and peel the apple. So the outside edge is the skin.
Skin.
Then we have the meaty part inside, which is called the flesh.
Flesh.
And that's the part that we normally eat. Everybody say flesh.
Flesh.
Now Kai and Talon are going to help me match up the pictures to the parts of our apple. Kai, your turn first. Where does it go? Good, and what part is that?
Seeds.
Good. Talon, you're gonna do the next part. What part is that?
The core.
Good. Kai, what part's that?
Apple.
Apple. And what does apple start with?
Apple.
Apple. Good. Talon, what's that part?
I think it's the skin.
Yes, it's the part that some of you peel off the apples. I like the skin. I eat the skin.
Yeah.
Okay, Kai, what part is that?
Yes.
Stem. Everybody say stem.
Stem.
And Talon, what part is that?
This is the flesh.
The flesh. Now Talon and Kai are going to do the third part of the 3-part cards. Normally the children that aren't reading yet only match up the pictures. But Talon and Kai are reading, so they're going to match up the words.
Apple.
Where do you think that one goes, Kai? Look closely. Does it match? No. It says stem.
Stem.
Good. Talon, your turn.
Seeds. Seeds.
Good. Kai's turn. That one starts with a F. Yes. Flesh. Everybody say flesh.
Flesh.
Good. Talon's turn.
This is the core.
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 And core starts with a curly K. Kai, last one.
Skin.
Skin. And skin starts with a S. And Kai, will you hand me the salt tray? Okay, so we're going to take our salt tray out and we are going to write an A for apple. So I'm doing it upside down and then I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to erase it and then I'm going to do it again for you. It's a little bit hard to think about how to do it upside down. Then you go up and you go down. So that's an A. Say A. Say apple.
Apple.
Good. Now today, folks, I'd like you to go through your house and find things that start with A. The first one you're going to find is a apple. And we're going to do a few activities today with apples. Hope you enjoy them. Okay, so we've been talking about apples, so we're going to do some apple stamping, and Talon and Kai are going to show us how it's done. So you're going to paint your apple with whatever color paint you have. We're doing green and red because apples are green and red. And then they're going to swap and have a turn to stamp with the other color. Okay, now we're going to count the apples. So Talon, count your apples.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 4 apples plus 4 apples equals how many?
8.
Your turn, Kai.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 3 apples plus 4 apples equals
Equals 7.
Good. What are you guys doing?
Peeling apples and cutting them.
And what are we gonna make?
We're making apple tarts.
Apple tart. Okay, so we've got Kai over here peeling. Let's watch Kai peel a little bit. He's doing a great job. And Talon's over here.
I'm cutting these apples into just slices, and then we're probably gonna put it in the microwave or cook them over the stove.
Yeah.
This is how it looks when Kai is done peeling the apples. It's fine with all the brown spots.
Okay guys, so we're talking about apples today, so we're gonna make an apple pie or an apple tart. The kids have already peeled and diced the apples, so you're gonna need apples, raisins, a pie pan, some shortbread pastry, a mixing bowl, 1 teaspoon and 1/4 cup, some cinnamon, some sugar, and some baking spray. And you're gonna need some awesome helpers to help us make the pie. Okay guys, so we're ready to get the apple mixture in the middle sorted and ready to go so that we can put it in the microwave and get it cooking. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pour the apples in. Then Kai's gonna take 1/4 cup of sugar and add it on top of the apples. And Talon's gonna add a teaspoon of cinnamon. And Kai's gonna add a handful of raisins. And Talon's gonna take the spoon and she's gonna mix it all up. Once all the apples are coated nicely, then we're going to put it in the microwave. So she's mixing to get all the cinnamon and the sugar and the raisin all mixed in. And then you cook the apples before you put them in the apple crust. Okay guys, we've mixed in all the apples, so now Talon's going to put it in the microwave. So we're using those microwave skills again. We're gonna put it in and we're gonna put it in for 8 minutes on high. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to spray the pie pan. So Talon's gonna spray the pie pan. It's just so everything doesn't stick in the pan and it's easy to take it out. So we've taken the short crust pastry out of the packet. We've rolled it out flat. Now Talon's gonna take the rolling pin and she's gonna flour the surface of the counter and she's gonna roll the pastry out nice and flat. Because it's nice if you have nice thin pastry.
And you're gonna take your rolling pin and you're just gonna roll it so it's all one piece.
Okay, we're gonna roll the pastry gently all the way to the bottom, and then Talon's gonna pick it up and then she's gonna put it into the pie pan. Then she's gonna unroll it and then she's gonna keep pulling it and unrolling it until it fits in the pan. So they're gonna push all of the pie crust around, and Kai's gonna help a little bit too. Help a little bit, push the crust around the edges. You can take the extra pieces that are on the side and you can attach them in the places where there's holes on the side if you need to. So the apples are done. They've been in the microwave for 10 minutes, 8 minutes. What did we put them in for? 8 minutes. So Talon's gonna mix it one more time and then she's gonna pour it into the apple pie. Good, now push it all around and level it out. Guys, we've got the apples and the raisins in the bottom part of the crust. Now we need to make the top. Okay, we're ready to roll and make it nice and flat. Now anything that's around the edge, she's gonna just break off with her hand because it's extra and we're gonna use that for something else. Okay, break it gently guys, because you don't want holes in the top of the pie right now. We're just making the top solid. You're gonna get forks and then you're gonna put a pretty little design around the edge to push the top crust and the bottom crust together. So they finished the top of the crust, so now Talon's gonna pour a little bit of milk in this cup. Then she's gonna dip the brush in the milk, and then she's going to paint the whole top of it with milk. And she's doing this so when Kai sprinkles sugar over the top, it sticks. So go ahead and paint the whole top, Talon, even the little edges where we made pretty little designs. Good, okay, Kai, start sprinkling. You can be a little heavy-handed with the sugar if you want. Sprinkle sugar. You can use brown sugar, you can use white sugar, whatever sugar you have. Make sure you do the edges. So Talon's going to open the oven. And the oven is on 190 degrees. And she's gonna pop the apple tart in there. And it's gonna cook for about 20 minutes or until it's golden brown. Just gonna set the timer and then we'll just keep checking it. Okay. And there's our apple tart in there getting ready to cook. Okay guys, so we're gonna check on our pie. Ooh, look at that. It's looking good. It's turning brown. It's almost done. So we hope you have fun making your pie also. And have a wonderful day. Bye. Okay guys, we hope you enjoyed learning about apple trees today and apples. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to share with friends, and have an awesome day. Bye!